Virgo, Libra Cuspers. Virgo, Leo Cuspers. I guess y'all next. Virgo, Libra Cuspers. Whose mama is that? That's Tupac mama. Who is that? That's Tupac. He was really on the bottom of the deck, y'all. I popped from this for y'all, Virgo, Libra, and it was like that. And his mother was what popped, but I was talking or something. I'll be talking to myself, talking to my ancestors, talking to God, talking to whatever. It don't matter. But anyway, I look down, this joker right here. Like this. Some of y'all about to come up. This card don't come up. Somebody about to get a windfall of money. Just be careful, you know, because people are watching this. People be watching shit, listening, and here. Oh, somebody's getting a windfall of money. Let's go rob them. You know what I'm saying? They got me fucked up over here. I'm protected, but, you know, cover down on your protection. For real. People crazy as fuck. And then another card, Scarface. Smile for me, 'cause it's just smile for me. Because he was sticking, this card, Scarface card was sticking out like that. I had went to do something being a Virgo, looking at every little detail. It was just sticking out. It was just sticking out like that. I was like, who is that? What card is that? I was like, I want to know what this card is right here. Pulled it out. It was Face. If y'all familiar with hip hop, y'all know who Scarface is. And you know who Afeni is. That's Tupac Mama, man. It's Tupac Mama's. His best friend. That's his best friend. That's his best friend. He probably want to go back out here with her. Hold on, y'all. Gotta. This guy. She know her son. Y'all gotta demand respect in a situation. Are y'all learning how to demand respect? If not, you may want to demand respect, especially on the money side. And I'm not even capping. If you are, I don't know why I'm taking it here. It could be somebody worried about their money for real, what they're gonna do, whatever the case may be. You may be in I'm sensing like some people are in a kind of a weird space where you've been doing something, but that ain't what you really want to do. And you're trying to figure out how to, you know what I'm saying, either extract from that or extract from that to dump it off into something else that you really want to do. Once you figure out what you really want to do, you kind of know what you want to do, but you really don't know, but you know you're good at whatever it is that you really want to do, but you don't know if the money will be in that particular field. Demand respect. Whatever you... Okay, Oprah, for instance. Oprah, I've heard her say it before. She's not too fond of the terminology brands. She just does not like that idea. She don't like when people be talking about their brands. She just thinks that's so stupid in her mind. I get it, because she basically saying, you are your brand. Why do you keep saying that like you're cattle? You know what I'm saying? That's how her mind is so Aquarius. You like, damn, that's deep. Put my brand, Oprah. You know what I'm saying? She's like, So I get it. I'm going to do that. I do both. Because I'm still kind of brand. You know, it's just, you just can't get away from it. But I do understand, too, that I am my brand. So, like they say, you don't start from scratch. You start from experience. So whatever it is that you're good at, whether it's talking to people, it doesn't matter. Just take everything that you're good at and the things that you really, really want to do, culminate everything, and then make, a power move. And keep going. You love it. You're going to keep going. You're going to keep going. You're going to keep going. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's a YouTube channel. YouTube ain't easy. Especially if you tell the truth. And because it's jam-packed now. Because everybody's a YouTube reader. Or just YouTube, period. It don't have to be a tarot reader. Just YouTube, period. However, when I had my channel for 5 years. And I only reached 150 people. You know what I'm saying? 5 years. But that's because I was telling the truth. Some people it's the status quo, they say. I never even paid attention to that stupid ass shit, but I had to look into the concept, and I was like, oh, okay, that's stupid. So I'm not gonna try to go up against that. I'm just gonna keep being myself, and whoever feel it, feel it. And however my numbers grow, they grow, but I can't concentrate on the numbers because I wouldn't get no fucking weird. It puts you instantly in a state of competition. But if you just get to work doing what you love, set it up nice, where it appeases you, where it pleases you. You know what I'm saying? When you looking back at your work, like, I'll fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? As long as you'll fuck with you, then just keep that frame of mind, and it doesn't matter if 0 people view. People be laughing at people like, bitch, ain't nobody start off crawling. Somebody was 0 days old, they came out the womb and got 1 minute old and then grew into months and days and all that shit. Come on, man. It's beyond microwave now. People think like everything's supposed to be Jetsons and we ain't there yet. You know what I'm saying? It's like we gotta crawl before we walk actually, so slow down, big spender. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know who that's for, but it demands your respect. No matter whether you're making loads of money, no matter if you got a drip, a slow drip, like you're getting some form of hydration in the hospital through an IV, or no matter if you're making a lot of money, you know what I mean? Just demand your respect because you're experienced in whatever it is you love to do based off of you using every experience that shaped you, that you know you're good at, and just kind of continuing to master it, continuing to integrate different parts of yourself. Like for instance, I did hair, so I was already good at counseling people because people wouldn't do nothing but spill their guts out. So I was a great listener because I would never like talk over people. I would really listen to people and hear what they say. And they know I was listening because I would always remember their experiences. If somebody died, I would remember they died. I would remember, how they died. I would remember in detail because I was actually listening because I actually gave a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So I take that and put it, right now, I'm on this shaman life coach. This is what I'm on. That's what I'm calling myself right now. A shaman life coach. Because I don't like the terminology life coach because it makes it sound like you just got your life together. And if you don't, it makes you look really crazy. I don't want to give people don't put me on no pedestal. Don't have no crazy ass expectations. Please don't. Because I pass gas, boo boo pee pee just like your ass. So don't even start that stupid ass shit. However, I didn't want to just say spiritual life coach because then that sounds all extra, and it's racist people that are so-called call themselves spiritual doing yoga right now. I'm cool on that shit. So I think I'll just go with shaman life coach or sage life coach after a while. That was the last thing I seen when my mother died. That I was a sage or something. She was. It's in my bloodline. I don't know. Something crazy. I'll tell that story later, so when people can handle it. Because if I tell y'all the details of that right now, people will be calling the fucking mental hospital on me like they usually do. But anyway. Yeah, so I just used everything that I was good at. I know how to make stuff beautiful because I did hair. So I just make, I'm just artsy. You know what I'm saying? And I take my creativity and I expand upon it. You know what I'm saying? Or expound upon it, however you want to say it. Just expanding. Expanding yourself, growing, growth, evolving. You know, what the hell you can blossom into from all of the things that you're good at, but you just put to the side like you ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Some people are excellent at making coffee. Like, coffee really makes them happy. But they never think, damn, I wonder what it would be like to own a little small cafe. Nothing big, but something equivalent to what makes you feel all cozy and shit. And you want to make a few other people feel like that. You know, you ain't got to be all extra. People just, you end up having to keep up with all this shit. I'm not interested. Okay, let's do the light seals deck, and then we're gonna do the Modern Witches Tarot. That's what the ancestors want of lately. See if this one alchemized. I was trying to get the little funky funk off this one from all these little fake ass tarot readers. Seems like it's time for that shit. Heads hurt because the spirits waking them up. They get channel like they work for a fucking slave shop, which they do now, especially if they ain't been giving no offerings. They play all kind of little dirty tricks. Strength. 5 of Pentacles. Oh God. Virgo, Libra, Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, that's what I feel. Like some of y'all are discrediting. Like y'all gonna feel like y'all gonna be like this if y'all do what y'all really love, because y'all feel like y'all ain't never done it. But you really have. You know what I'm saying? You're just not bringing in all your skill sets to benefit whatever it is you really love to do. I wish I had a person, so I could, you know what I'm saying? I do, but I ain't about to keep using my clients. Five of Cups, right? Because we done got ourselves out of our holes. Me and my clients, oh baby, we gonna work. I ain't got that many, baby, but the ones I do got, we work. See, for love and you fuck with me, I'm gonna fuck with you. I don't care if it's two of us, just the two of us. We can make it if we try, just the two of us, you and I. Y'all know June tomorrow. Tupac, that's why he turning up. He ready. 16 smelling like new money, ain't it? Yeah, some of y'all about to walk off these jobs. They driving y'all fucking insane. You gonna turn into an empress and Ten of Pentacles. You gonna have a family and everything, and you sit up here looking at it like this. It's no way. It doesn't add up. It's not mathematically sound. It's true. It's just not. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like, yeah, thank you, Jesus. It's true. It really is. Like, you cannot. You better work with the fuck God. You better listen. Y'all know that parable in the Bible where they say God gave the gifts to two, and you know the one that had the one, he multiplied it, and the one that had all the gifts and shit, he ain't did shit with it. The devil, God, like, I know you lying. The one he gave the least to, he came back with a plethora of good. Like, wow. I only gave you that little bit. You did all that stuff. Man, I gave you everything what you said you got. Barely what you had. Eight of Swords. People gonna try to keep binding y'all. People aren't just hell bent. I just come to the realization, like I was looking at the game, this JCN right here. I was like, dang, you really can't help that people gonna be hating on you your whole ass life. Because they not you. Because they feel like, especially if you came up from like ratchet ass conditions like JCN and Chris Brown. He seen his mother get abused and all that old crazy ass shit. So people in their mind, you used to live at where I live at. But now you live over there and I'm still over here. But we went through the same shit. What makes you think you're better than me? The work they put in to get the fuck out of the ghetto. That's what makes them, I mean, not better, but I mean, clearly they got a better zip code now. And they're supposed to, what is they supposed to do? Because they work to get what they got? And you think it just happened, abracadabra? You don't see nothing that goes wrong when they cut the cameras off. People be going through some crazy ass shit. And they already done went through enough crazy ass shit in their childhood. What do you think this is? Some people are just tenacious like that. You got tenacity, resilient. Just ain't got to deal with this. I don't give a damn. Fuck all that shit. Fuck what happened. I'm about to keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like some of y'all. And y'all looking at it weird. Like y'all gonna end up in the street. But y'all been putting in hella work. If you've been putting in hella work, the universe is going to pay you for the hella work you've been putting in. Somebody's just been blocking the hella work that you've been putting in. So you seem like you're on a fucking rat race getting nowhere. That's why you leaving off your job, because you spent. When you really shouldn't be like that. Your job should have been able to sustain you. And you shouldn't have been feeling like this at all. You know what I'm saying? So you dumping money, your job, you treat your job like you're going to treat whatever it is you about to build. So you get experience even with that. Because you're going to be the janitor and everything if you thinking about opening up any fucking thing, even if it's at your motherfucking house. You know what I mean? When I own businesses, and I own plenty, I was the plumber, the janitor, the mayor, the governor, the president, honey, the citizens, the owner, the worker, whatever you want, the servant. I mean, Hand me my cape, Penny. The moon. Somebody can't get somebody off their mind, and it's real aggravating for some of y'all. Whether you a Virgo, Libra, or the Cusp, right? When I say it's a whole ass, go lay it on, and they ain't thinking about you, baby. They get it, man. You gonna have a baby. You can't leave them like this. You see what's going on. You know that they was betrayed too. You know you the one they want kind of situation. You know what I'm saying? And you somewhere at church shouting to them, free from his ass. I'm done with this shit. Oh, pastor, today was the day, big baby. Thank you for setting me free, big baby. To my women that are loose. For real. Come on. That shit. Yeah, just binding and binding. This is what I'm saying. How the fuck you think you gon' I don't understand men's logic. I don't understand people's logic once they realize that somebody is working witchcraft on them. It would be better to get the fuck away from them and then protect yourself from a maniac rather than be scared and let them just sit there attacking you every time you don't do something the fuck they like. Like, bitch, fuck you. I'm about to get the fuck away from you and go protect myself from the maniac that I know you fucking are. And some people get that and they end up feeling so much freer and so much better. And then everybody looking like, how did she get free? That's not fair. It's like, no. I mean, you're making somebody a god besides God. Like, you got me twisted. Do whatever you want to do. I'm going to die trying to get the fuck away from you. And when I do, I'm going to double down on my protection because I know you're not going to knock it off because I've experienced you before and I know that something's fucking wrong with you. It's that simple. You don't keep playing with people like that because you... Okay, know your enemy. Especially if you was once sleeping with them motherfuckers. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, man, somebody busted. Somebody walked away from somebody in this scenario. They claimed it was of our money. Like on some free spirit bullshit. I gotta go get my money, blah, blah, blah. You already know what that shit is. Got that wig split, you know what I'm saying? On so bad mode that it's almost like they don't feel like they can get to you. That like they too far in the abyss of shadows and bullshit because they left a safe place, which also turns off to a 5 of Cups in reverse. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all really lost your mind dealing with these masculine energies. You know what I'm saying? Just pain, just trauma. And you have already dealt with a lot of shit. People don't realize that. Like, before I met you, my nigga, and if you white, you my nigga, I don't give a fuck. Listen, when I met you, I just met you. That's what Auntie Aretha Franklin was talking about. Like, I just met you. What you knocking on my door for? We broke up. Yeah, but when I met you, I only knew you for 5 years. You know how old I am? I don't owe you anything. Don't come to my motherfucking door. You crazy. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah. You can know somebody 5 years. People be acting like you did everything to them. Like, no. Even if you met somebody when you was 12, 13 years old, you was born alone and you was with your family, your people, to yourself. You did not know that person. People be mad, big mad, when you stop leaving them alone and they knew you when you was younger. They be mad. But I didn't know you my whole life. You know what I'm saying? I barely know the people I was in the house with. You know what I'm saying? They don't even know the depths of me. So what the fuck was you again? Especially if you ain't soul family, like, who is you? You crazy. Yeah, they don't take into account that you've been meeting people that are assholes. And you don't see all these holes in me. I understand you have holes in you too. Because I see all the bullet holes in your shirt. I get it. However, don't continue to perpetuate something that you know hurts. Because I'm not doing that. So don't do that shit to fucking me. It's that simple. I mean, how much plainer can you say it? And then you be the sun that lights up this person's life that in darkness, and they try to manipulate you for real. Through mental telepathy, through, woe is me, what I'm going through, why you keep taking me through this, you know what I'm saying? On some, You can't keep running in and out of my life kind of bullshit. Like, you are doing that. You started this with the walk away, remember? Like, you broke trust. And now you're not ever coming back. You're not showing your face. You're not returning no calls. This is separation. That's why I said I'm going to go touch on it, but I'm going to get the fuck up off of it. Because it's stupid. For real. Ain't nobody but to keep on talking about the same trash. And keep it real tarot reader. It ain't so many hallways you can go down with some of this trash. And nobody about to keep on masticating this shit. I ain't no juicer. The fuck? Got to squeeze it to the last drop? No, you wrong, and that's it. You broke trust. You never returned to apologize. Take accountability for that, and then see what happens. Ain't nobody trying to jump in no. I don't give a fuck. Let me tell men something. If you're a man watching this, I'm gonna tell you this straight up right now. Do not even. I'm gonna say believe, cause I want to take it real deep, but I know y'all sometimes I'll be too strong. I'm okay, but fuck all that. Listen, even if you hear a woman, if you got girls, you're really a dumbass if you don't get this. If you got girls, I'm talking about daughters. Every girl fantasizes when she's playing with her Barbie. She's saying, this is my husband. Okay, but damn, okay, she's 5. Why do you have your shotgun? Who the fuck would marry her at 5? Knock it off. You know what I'm saying? With the overkill. Because you probably did a whole bunch of women wrong. Now you ready to kill up everything. And she's just in her fantasy land going through the muses of her mind. As a girl, as she should. Leave her alone, basically. You know what I'm saying? Grown women, it's the same way. Y'all end up hooking up with weird ass chicks that wants to entrap y'all in marriage, all this whole weird ass shit. A person that has been married definitely understands the concept, or a person that understands marriage because they looked at parents or they looked at something to understand, okay, that ain't nothing to fuck with. I ain't ready to rest in that. I want it, but I understand I gotta really be ready. You know what I'm saying? However, that's not gonna stop me from saying or posting a dress online, or, you know what I'm saying, a wedding. I mean, I'm a woman. That shit we like. You know what I'm saying? Like, quit being weird and paranoid and I mean, it's like neurotic. What the fuck is wrong with men? Like, knock it off. That shit is weird. Ain't nobody trying to entrap you in nothing. Quit fucking with them bitches that is trappers. You know what I'm saying? Sticking around with that shit. But then when you get a good one, you sabotage and then go back to the trapper, but then be ready to walk away and then asking somebody, well, why you ain't, you know what I'm saying, feeling 100% unconditional love for me, but at the same time, I ain't ready to get married. So what you trying to do? I mean, is you rushing in and shit? Like, man, I know you better shut the fuck up. First, apologize for being a bitch. And then after that, we'll see, nigga, if we can go get a bite to eat. But just because I post a wedding dress, that don't mean I'm ready to marry your ass, because I see what come along with you, nigga. I ain't ready for you neither. Who is you, bruh? Like, that shit is aggravating and it's toxic as fuck. Toxic as this card. For real. Men do not understand women enough to be, like, coming up with some of the accusations. You be looking like, man, you ain't all like that, though. You know what I'm saying? Oh, here we go. You weren't saying that when blah, blah. I understand, but no, it's not that. You missing the whole point. I'm a woman. I can be expressive. And some, like Osho say, man, sometimes a woman is not to be understood. A woman is just to be loved, and that's it. That's where men fuck up. Just deal with her as her nature and be kind. Let her do her. And love her the way she is, and that's it. You might find you like that shit. You'll be asking for her hand in marriage before you know it, and she'll be saying, let me think about it. You know what I'm saying? People think too highly of themselves. They really do. Telling you. The Lovers, or the Fortune, the Emperor. Yeah. Some of y'all are competent like that. You ain't know none of that shit. You're like, what the fuck are they talking about? You ain't even thinking about a man because you know you're not about to go up against that kind of weird ass psychology that makes absolutely no sense, and they don't know what they talking about, be swearing they do, but then be saying a woman don't know nothing about a man. Some women don't claim to. They want to know, but you on that trance you on. Overthinking and being weird. Yeah. malicious gossip, all this shit, trauma, lies, all this shit. You ain't gonna apologize, but you so busy worried about somebody posting a wedding dress online thinking they trying to drag you to the altar. Meanwhile, you trying to get away from Bridezilla that's gonna trap you to a fucking candle. Like I said. You know what I'm saying? No, like tell me no, it ain't about that. I'm just love, period. You know what I'm saying? I am the spell. Sorry about that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'll try harder next time to get the truth. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, that's right. 2 more and I'm out of here, y'all, because that's just aggravating me. That's what I told you too. I think because you do magic, they do magic, and they don't even understand. You gotta be rooted in love. If you rooted in love, everything that comes from you is gonna be sweet. It ain't gonna be no shapeshifter weird motherfuckers like a king of cups. Like, you know what I'm saying? Girls going on dating sites, fish booty, let's just say, and then they meet the guy, and he's a total shapeshifter. The one guy I posted on my page, follow my page, Eternal Dragonfly LLC. He pulls up in the car. You can tell he's some type of serial rapist. He's like, sit down, but he's weak. He don't want to hit her with a blunt object, nothing. He really want to psychologically mind manipulate her and then maybe hit her in the back of the head, or he got something at the house where he gonna, chain her up or something. Weird dude, basically. He put himself as an African man. Like he was from Africa. He was not. He was a weirdo. I don't know where the fuck he was from, but he was not from Africa. The girl got the picture. He gonna say, no, that's when I was in Africa. I was darker. He tried to cut his hair bald like the African man, act like he didn't look nothing like this man. He looked like he had I'm not trying to be funny at all because my mother died from cancer. So really, that really pissed me off. Like he literally shaved his eyebrows off, shaved all the hair off his body. That shows a sign of perversion. People that be like obsessively trying to stay clean outside, they feel like their insides is dirty. So it comes out in a weird way. They are not everybody, but a lot of perverts are OCD as far as staying clean. You know what I mean? Not that shit. Trappers, weird shit, bitches doing witchcraft, acting like they like this when they get their lace front, but then go natural in between just in case they meet a man that like me natural. They don't. It doesn't matter. They don't have a personality. You got a bunch of them motherfuckers, and whichever one you want, they'll do as long as you take them home and they can get a baby out of you, a wedding. It doesn't matter. Anything to secure the bread and butter. Everybody's not on that. That's why some women sit in their power and they don't be studying nothing. Like, I'm going to sit here and heal with my fat ass, my fupa, and pour and heal on myself, hug myself if I got to, before I keep dealing with this motherfucking tower shit all day with these bozos and clowns that you seem to like, you enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Because there's some women that would prefer thug dog dudes that's going to kick her in the chin and knock her front tooth out than a man that's going to take her to dinner and ask her if she get home safe. You know what I'm saying? It's a weird vibe. I do not know. But some women ain't all like that. That's what the divine feminine is. You know what I'm saying? It ain't all this. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the divine feminine, somebody sitting at home out in their business, they ain't got time for that dumb shit, and they already see what you own, and they not trying to go up against an ego that's out of fucking control. Egomaniacs. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking crazy. I pray to tell somebody real mad, because they trying to make my head dizzy, but I ain't on that shit. I don't got time for that shit. They trying to do this on the card. They just show you with that mirror, it'll come through exactly what I said that they're doing. That's what the fuck they be doing. You know, you gotta get that shit up off you. Also, bitch, I don't think so. Fuck out of here. Alright, y'all. If you feel the vibe, share, like, or subscribe. Remember, demand your fucking respect when it comes to your money, because some of y'all ain't even concerned with all this shit. They trying to get in, but you like, look, man, fix that shit. I gotta worry about my children and getting the shit I was trying to do with you, and I thought it was, and you done went back and thinking you doing something, acting like you ain't strong enough to beat some of this shit, but you really want to just be in some competition, ego, stupid shit. That's how they catch you up, and then you want to blame me. Like, no, I don't got time for that. So y'all need to be demanding y'all respect with some of these men that caught themselves going back to their lovely wives, you know what I'm saying, or they babies or whatever. Not babies like children, because I don't play that shit. Take care of your kids. I'm talking about the bitch. Y'all know the bitch. Fuck that bitch. Demand your respect, and that be it. Love and light.